Okay, back again, just align that up. So we're just going to do a Lego thing tonight. It's going to be this one. So this was not high on my priority list, but I just got this a few days ago because it was the last one in the shop. It hadn't really gone down in price. Like it was reduced to clear, but I was kind of waiting for it to be a little bit less than it was. But that didn't happen. So I got it anyhow. I do have another one that is better, another Trolls series one that's more exciting. But it's late and I'm going to just do this one. I don't even know if I'm going to finish it tonight. It doesn't look like it's going to take very long. It's got that, it's a wonderful 4+, which is good for the fact that these are probably not stickers, but I haven't been very excited by this set, and you can kind of tell by my lackluster vocalizations. But I think it will probably pleasantly surprise me with some interest, I guess. Who knows? Let's just find out. It's been a tiring few days all over the show as I try to make fancy dress costume things for parties and fail miserably. And then realize that actually I had made a costume and I just didn't really realize it. Well, I'd made part of the costume and that was actually good enough and I should have just gone with that, but I had to make another extra bit, but that didn't work out. But I could have made the extra bit if I just changed things slightly. It was also crazy. But anyway, let's see what we've got here. We have in fact got 2 bags, so we're going to do this over 2 nights, which is to be expected. So we get these pieces, and I was looking at the front of the box thinking, did they actually just make these pieces just for this set? Like, it's not the kind of piece you're ever going to use. It feels like they could have been making a I'm going to cough, aren't I? It's one of those nights, and I had a drink. Hold on. That's an insufficient drink. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, it seems like a strange thing to make for one thing, but maybe. Why are there 2? Oh, well, that's amazing. I guess it's when you're a 4+ thing and you're going to do 2 bags, you need to have 2 books. Yeah, but maybe they were going to do like a Lego Friends type little cube thing, and they were going to have like a series of these. That seemed to make more sense. But let's just use them. So we'll do bag number 1, which looks like a pretty empty bag. So this is going to be a very quick video, which is probably the best thing to do. But I do have more sets to do. So that's good. But I haven't been making a lot of videos, as I keep mentioning. In fact, the worst thing is I don't actually publish videos enough. I've got 5, I think, sitting at the moment on, all uploaded, all ready to go, just ready to go, and I just forgot to actually get round to clicking. Like, the major problem is that I upload them and I don't always put the set number in the file that I upload, and so then I have to go back and check what the file thing was. So it sounds like it's absolutely no work at all to do this, yet it always seems to get me. that little bit of effort of even writing a description. Like, I don't know what to say. I put some pieces together, like it's the same thing as last time. It's like, you feel like you should make something exciting when you upload it. You should have some wacky little comment to make. Oh, there it is. Alright. And this is the piece I'm looking for. There's a lot of accessories in the set. A lot of accessories. Well, there's like a whole bag of them. I'll make a comment when we come to that about what I feel like it makes me think of when I look at those pieces. And again, since I haven't seen the Trolls movie World Tour, I have seen the original Trolls movie, and I thought that was fine. I haven't seen this movie that this is based on. I don't really know if there's actual significance with these things. There probably is, who knows. But we'll talk about that later. You can't really move your head around once your hair is on. But I've already had a a poppy before from the poly bags. And I do have one more poly bag to do. And I was meaning to go back to the Lego shop to see if they have any more exciting poly bag stuff. So the most important thing is going to be these cupcakes. But we'll leave those to the end because that doesn't seem like it's worth opening up right this second. Let's get these out of the way. And the other thing that got me interested was like, what's this piece supposed to be? It's like a weird, kind of like it's a Technic piece, but it's stylized and for this. And it's just got one purpose, which is to go, how am I going to do this? I'm going to go through here first. It's not quite like a Technic piece, but it seems like, well, did they just make that piece just for this job here? It's like amazing for this one set that I don't think was that popular. Popular with Poppy. And next we have to find the little face thing, which looks like it is in fact a printed piece, and it's a shower. And I thought that was a bit strange to have a shower thing, because like I guess that they're a shower, like they're vomiting out water, so that's a shower. And we have to have a green thing. It's like these things are specifically designed. Oh, I guess they could be either way. What's next? Let's just make some flower things, and we'll make 2 of them before we attach them. I'm just wondering if maybe I'm actually getting sick, and it's always makes me feel like, oh, what if I've got COVID-19? But I'm in a place where that's very unlikely. But still, I feel like I am going to get some kind of sick. I definitely feel like I've got a cough a lot tonight. But then again, I just thought, well, I did a lot of soldering yesterday, and I take a lot of precautions to avoid inhaling fumes, but it never really quite works. This was a little bit, I have very sensitive lungs. And so I feel like it's just inhaled stuff. But I did actually put a lot of effort into avoiding inhaling any fumes, so that seems unlikely. But who knows? Who knows? I did some painting yesterday, and it's the icky toxic kind of paint. So how is this supposed to work? Oh, it just goes in like this. This is the wackiest thing I've ever seen. Like, oh, there we go. So, like, why is it made like this? Like, you've got like this little area here. I don't know if that's going to show up very well. Just have a check. And that's why you need this thing, because this thing here doesn't have any studs on it. So it's just a smooth. You can see the bottom part, but you can't. There's no that, and then it just goes in there, and then you have to push it up against there, and then it's in place. What a strange design decision. Maybe they just thought, like, why would they not put studs on the bottom? Have to think about that. Well, I won't think very hard. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to think very, 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 very mildly. Oh, these things aren't supposed to be in view. I spent a lot of time. And by that I mean about 30 seconds trying to push those out of the way before I started the video, so that they wouldn't get in the way and be confusing. They're just wires for making electronics projects. But now we have a tap with a flower on it. So it's like, I feel like this would not pass health and safety inspections when you've got like plants everywhere and like mold growing on the taps. I mean, it's essentially mold growing on the taps. So, and it's a very strange thing. This is the shower, and it's a very awkward shower. Why is the taps right? I mean, I guess that's the shower tap there. Maybe. I don't understand why. Is this something in the movie? It seems like a very strange thing for a kids' movie. But, like, I guess since they've started putting in toilets in Lego sets, then they're going to start putting in wacky showers with smiley flower faces. Smiley flower faces. And it's always weird how they always give you, like, don't think I've had, I mean, I'm sure I have, but it just feels like this is not the first time I've had a set of drawers with only one actual drawer thing, and it's like a half finished one. But I guess you can't stuff as much stuff. I don't want to open the bag. But the scissors are here, so I'll put the scissors in. So in the scissors go. And that one just goes here. So I assume it goes in the middle. It doesn't go in the middle. It goes, okay. So again, it's very cramped. Like, I guess you're meant to move things around. It's basically, this is not the actual play feature. This is just a box that it came in that might have some play featuring ability. But this bit is interesting. It's a giant lollipop. What kind of weird... Is this a giant lollipop? It looks like a giant lollipop to me, but I guess it's not. It's like your wacky dream stick thing that you have in your bathroom. I don't know. That sounds even worse than it could possibly be. But that can go... Oop, it's not going to go in. It's going to go... That's the fiddliest thing in the world. Like, remembering this is for 4+. So they make that... Oh, gosh. Like, you can't push it in, because as soon as if you're holding it like that, then the swirly bit just goes down. So actually it doesn't matter, does it? Because I can put this. Okay, I'm going to try and put this in. I'm just going to take this whole thing out. Like, that makes a lot more sense. I should put that. They should give you that. That's what the instructions should say. That this part should be done before you actually stick it in the room. And then it's a lot easier, like a lot easier. As I said on previous videos, that these things are designed to teach frustration and just soul-crushing depression for 4-year-olds about this is the true nature of life. It's just painfully ridiculous things. They could be much easier, but they're not. And so, but you do get these little wacky pieces with the double side thing, which is, and look at that, that's kind of, I kind of almost find that quite satisfying to look at. They've got like the circle chopped in half. Like, I can expect that some people would find that really annoying, but there's something sort of weird and nice, or not nice, but there's a weird sort of sensation about seeing those like that. So those are pieces that are worth, you know, holding out for. So that can go there, and this one just slides in to there as well. So 2 done, and what are we on to for the last part? And look at that, there's a pretty cool printed piece coming up soon, but we'll leave it out for a second. And here, I am glad actually that this is really quite short. I am exhausted. And that goes there, and then we've got this one. And that goes like that. And then this is the bed. It does fold up like a cheesy motel type bed. I don't know, I've never been in a place. I have been in a place where the bed folds up. I think at some point, but it was a quite nice hotel. Well, wasn't what I would call cheesy. So there we go. Now, I don't go to hotels very often. Or I pretty much, well, if I'm going on my own, I will go to a backpackers or a hostel, if you will. So I don't know much about hotels. So what we've got here is a book, and it's got in the inside a little thing with a tree and a rainbow and the word happy, which if I put close to the camera it won't focus on, so there's no point even trying. And you can see that I haven't cleaned my fingernails, and I shouldn't have mentioned that because it only makes it worse. So that goes there. And then this goes there. I did actually think about this, but I just didn't have anything to repair the damage. And what's next? And then the book goes in a very awkward place. Like, I don't know if I approve of this, because it's supposed to go there. The happy book goes there. And I think I put the happy front cover on upside down. So what's the best thing to do? I have to change this around. Like, it has to be done. So that goes that way, and then that's the front cover. I don't quite understand the relevance of the front cover, but it's got Poppy on the front, or it's got a troll doing something exciting. And so that's going to go there, but like, that's just going to fall off. Like, that's going to be next to impossible to stay in one place. So that's a shame. And what have we got on the next page? We've got some musical instruments. It looks like I really do just have to open the little plastic bag, don't I? There's no way out of it. But that's basically the end of it. So these always feel like they're like collectibles you're getting in a video game. I don't know why I feel like that, but it just sort of seems somehow like that's what it is. I guess it's the music. It's mainly the musical notes. So this thing here, which isn't a musical note, but I forgot the name of it because I haven't done music for a very long time. That goes there, and this little thing goes probably in that box, so these can all go there, but those aren't so exciting. What is exciting, my gosh, look at all these weird things. They go in her head, I guess. She's got to have one of those up front. That looks a bit better, but she could also have a flower. I feel like with a head this big, she should probably have a few more little holes to put things on. You could have like something at the back and something on the side, and you can't attach them there. But you do get the cupcake pieces and lots of cupcake filling, so enough for 3 whole cupcakes. So that's quite cool. And I was going to say, well, how come I've got like another yellow one? What was that one for? Because I can't see any other yellow ones in the picture. I haven't finished the last page yet, but they give you another one of these, but I'm assuming this is actually to lock it in place. Actually, I've got like another white. That kind of makes more sense, but why is there a spare one of these? And why is there not? Oh, there. Okay, I thought they were going to be. So we're meant to have 3 cupcakes. Aha, it is exactly what they said. So what I just said, that just goes there, and then you can lock it all into one place, which is kind of a neat little feature. And then you can choose which door you want to open it with the next time. So that's that. Everything could actually go in there, but I'm not going to put it in there. What's the last page? So what characters are quite exciting? Well, I have got a few more characters because I do have another troll set. In fact, I'm going to point out that I've got at least that character, so that might tell you which other troll set I have. But they're kind of interesting. Like that would be neat to have. And I feel like the cloudy one is quite fun because I don't think they use the cloud enough. I guess that's basically being like the little Unikitty and Mario sets. They're probably going to get a few Mario sets again when they drop in price just a little bit more, because some of them are reduced to clear from the last series. So that would be neat. She's like kind of weird. That's a she or a he. Well, whoever they have got like no hands, but that's alright. So I have nothing else. I'm not even having that on the camera. So what's the point? What is the absolute point? So let's just finish it there because there's not much else. But we've got these fabric things, which I assume go on the next one. But they're going to be interesting, and they look like they're all actually glued together, so there's not 2 separate stuff, but it feels a bit weird getting foam material of that thickness for a Lego set. But that's what can you do. Also, we can make that, just so we can make that flower thing, which I'm going to put a bit lower down, that flower thing. And that, and there's that little green thing there, which is exciting, and there's more stuff for a little treasure chest, so there's lots of exciting printed pieces in here, so it's not too bad, but I probably should watch the movie so I have some idea about what this is, but I've nothing else to say. So thanks for watching and good night.